Oh man, I've been Kelly ran into this like TikTok thing. So I don't use TikTok. What's the deal with like are TikToks where it's like kind of like more like a story, like you slide through a slideshow of things? Is that a thing? Okay, like I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah. So she had one and she got it and it looked like it was going to be like a drama thing because it was like when you catch your boyfriend cheating on you. So I called my my brother to ask for advice. And she was like, oh, this is going to be like some terrible advice or whatever. And then went to the second thing and it said, and then my brother isn't there. So it gets answered by my brother's hot NFL quarterback friend, who suddenly takes on a protective voice, and then it's just smut from there on out. So,
oh no!
All day though, that has just become a joke with Kelly and I. It's like every time, like I had to call my mom, but it turns out it got answered by my mom's hot quarterback friend, hot NFL quarterback friend, and he took on a protective voice almost immediately. Welcome everybody to the Fruitless Sports Corner, which used to be just our joke for when Jake and Chris talked about sports for 5 minutes at the beginning of a book club episode, but now is going to maybe be a slightly reoccurring segment on the show. I think we're doing an official FSC Fruitless Sports Corner.
Nice,
let's go.
And the book club will be coming back eventually.
We promise.
We promise the book club's coming back. There's probably a lot of people who are started listening to the show and didn't even know about the book club because it's been almost a year now.
Yeah,
that's true.
Man,
that's true.
That's why my hair is so long.
Yes, that's why Chris's hair is so long. It's one of my favorite things on the show. It will come back. It will come back.
We just finished that terrible book that I made Josiah and Jake read.
It is an absurdly dense book, and then also a bunch of stuff happened in all of our lives around the same time. So it's made it very difficult to read a very dense academic book. But no, we're just gonna talk talking sports, and we're gonna avoid any news. Even the thing you're thinking of, we're not talking about it.
We're not talking about that.
We're not.
Sure aren't.
Nope. And we're not even going to address the ways that it seems to fucking be impacting sports, which is the first time in my life I've started getting into this. God damn it, keep politics out of sports, motherfuckers. I started to sound like an old boomer. Like you are ruining. But okay.
No. Here's the actual rule. Good politics are allowed in sports.
That's right.
Bad politics
if I agree with it, then it's fine.
Yes.
Yes. I agree with Jake. If they agree with me, then great.
I'll also say here's a thing for people to be incentivized to talk your friends into joining the Patreon, is that I can't justify doing a Sports Corner episode every month because I feel bad about, then that would just mean the Patreon episodes would just be Music Exchange and Sports Corner if I did that. And it's like, there's a lot of people who subscribe to this that aren't into sports. So if I get to 100 patrons, I'd be willing then, I think, to add a third episode on the Patreon a month. That's just Sports Corner. So if you like this, consider supporting the show on Patreon.
Now we have to do a good job.
I wanted to actively
I turned my video off, but you can't see me, and I'm doing the would you like to receive a trade pose right now? These people. I want to talk sports with my
It would be so fun. I want to do more episodes of the show, but I don't make enough money to justify it. If it can be a part-time job, then it can be, 4 episodes or, for free for Patreon. But anyway, enough business talk. We are talking sports, and what sport do we want to start off with?
You're watching the Vikings game, so let's talk football.
Okay. Yeah, so both Nate and I have the Vikings at the Falcons, right?
No, it's in Minnesota
tonight. Oh, it's in Minnesota. Okay, other way around. Falcons at the Vikings. We've got that in the background, and so this episode will be very colored by how that game goes, I think, in general.
Colored purple, hopefully.
Because if we start losing to the Falcons, I'm not going to be happy.
I mean, you've always got 28-3 to hold over the Falcons.
That's true.
Sorry, Jake. No, actually, you're a Cowboys fan, so it doesn't matter.
Nope, he's not. You're not supposed to say that. He's trying to keep the shameful secret.
Oh my God! Imagine outing someone on a podcast. That's incredibly un-PC. Wow.
Okay. Well, Josiah,
you should have been like, "Oh, he's gay."
And I think that it would actually be very funny if you did.
So, okay, NFL. We're doing NFL. Let's introduce everybody real quick, and then I think like with each sport, we'll just say like our team allegiances ahead of time here because I think that's fun. So, I'm Josiah Sutton. You know that I am a Vikings fan. I'm joined today by Nate Thiessen. Hello, Nate.
What's up? I'm a Packers fan. Are we doing college too, or all football?
Well, this is NFL first, and then we'll come back for college. Packers. I think. Yeah, cool. Packers. Jake, the lawyer. Jake.
Look. Every time we come around to me, I'm just gonna say I support the evil empire. Like all of my teams are the worst. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan.
That does actually nicely light up with the U.S. We're calling the U.S. the evil empire. It's you've got this like steady decline that's taking place right now. And then
well, look, there is no decline. They've been bad since the '90s.
Right. My point stands. And we've got
that was so mean.
He really is like, I have to say, for a new sports fan, he's like jumped into trash talk like so fast.
Well, that's half of what I'm enjoying about it. This is a hilarious thing. Sports are hilarious. No one told me they were funny. That's we got Chris Barker. Hello, Chris.
I just want everybody to have a good time. I don't actually care who wins.
Oh, you don't have an NFL? I
don't
Chris
care
Barker
about pro football.
Is Rob Lowe.
I just like watching sports.
Chris is Rob Lowe with the NFL logo hat.
Yes. I am just NFL. I just like watching.
You just like watching it, yeah. Well, okay, like for instance, with the Vikings Falcons game, who are you cheering for right now? If you were watching this game, who would you be like the part of your brain is kind of cheering for?
Well, you're my friend, so I want your team to win.
Thank you. That's awesome.
It's got to be the Falcons.
Now, if the Packers and the Vikings were playing because we're both friends, who would you cheer for?
Yeah, Packers versus Vikings, and you're friends with both of us.
I want everyone to have a nice time.
I wish we could both win.
Let's go for a draw.
All right, you've got to watch this play that the Vikings tried to run in about 30 seconds here.
Oh no.
Sorry. That we'll talk about this like more in a second. But like I know you guys get FOTMob on your phone, and there were times watching the games last night where I went, "Oh, something cool's about to happen." Yeah, and then just put the phone down. And Kim and I just watched.
I have to silence if I'm actively watching a game. I have to silence my notifications because my streaming is always like 2 minutes off.
Yeah,
and so I'll even with the ESPN app, it'll be like touchdown, and I'm like, I didn't want to know that. Give me just a second here.
What down are you on right now, Josiah?
Oh shit, it's a replay, so it's not showing me.
Something very pathetic just happened.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. It's like,
no, what they do?
Oh, is this drop? Oh no! Oh my god!
This is okay. This actually plays nicely into my thing.
We're at first down right now. With the Falcons.
The
Falcons are at first down. No. I just watched that fumble.
Yeah. So for context, the Vikings quarterback just fumbled the snap and fell over in sort of a pathetic display, and they did not.
Look.
They didn't get the first down.
JJ is not a first half of the game kind of guy. You know what I mean? He really.
That's so crazy because I'm sure he's not a second half guy either.
What do you mean? He's a fourth quarter kind of guy.
Okay.
This actually leads.
This code date.
I was gonna say this leads me nicely into my first point I wanted to make today after watching the Eagles-Chiefs game, and it's if they're not going to enforce the actual rules on the tush push, then they need to ban it. because clearly, like, most teams can't actually do it, as we just saw again with J.J. McCarthy. We saw it with Josh Allen in the playoffs last year, so it's not a foolproof play. It is when you false start and line up in, not even in the neutral zone. Guys line up offsides consistently and false start, and they move the ball, and the referees do nothing about it. Like, it's a play that could be 50-50 and kind of cool if, like, every other team in the NFL, they had to do it by the rules. Like, just watch how the Eagles line up compared to everyone else. It's ridiculous. And if they're not going to ban it, at least enforce the rules of football. It's crazy.
Wow, just wait until we get to soccer. Just wait until
Dude.
Sorry, I was just about to say an American heard all of the things you just said, Nate, and went, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yeah. Well, okay. So and I'm the one who barely knows any sports. I'm just going to be talking shit with no basis this whole time. But okay, so what's the deal with the tush push? Because I've noticed that I understand it's very controversial, but I don't really get what's going on.
It's controversial for a lot of ways because you used to not even be able to push people from behind forward, at least in college. But I think that was an NFL rule too. So that's like
it
one
definitely
thing.
was.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
so old school people are just like, well, you used to not be able to push people from behind anyway, and the whole like play is like predicated on it. But like the Eagles for the last like 4 or 5 years have had the best offensive line or one of the top 5 in the league no matter what. So in theory they could be like really good at this play. The problem is like if you watch their alignment, like they're not aligned like any other offensive line is aligned on that play. Like everyone's like helmets are even. So guys are lined up in the neutral zone, which I haven't been able to get a like proper consensus on if that's fully a penalty or not, specifically for the offensive linemen, because like receivers are kind of allowed to do that. But if you watch them like since the playoffs last year and then this year, they just have guys lining up off sides because they keep creeping like, and the referees just aren't calling it. And then the center is like manipulating the ball before the snap, and like the center's head specifically can't be ahead of the football. And like there's so many overhead shots where they're doing that all the time.
Yeah.
And they even have the overhead official now. And so the Eagles like do the play all the time and basically never get stopped. And that's fine. But they're clearly cheating at this point. And they're just, the officials aren't just not calling it. If they would call it, flag their alignment, make them do it, they'd still probably convert it 80% of the time. They're better than everyone else. They kind of made up the play. But it's a combination of football rules that used to be illegal that are now legal. And then I think the referees have just started letting them do whatever they want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
that
probably
is,
not
in,
good.
In soccer, we would just call that the dark arts.
Right.
It's the dark arts.
Look,
okay, I kind of...
If I were an Eagles fan, I would defend it until it's like banned. I get it.
I know, because that's what I see every time on Twitter is somebody being like, that's bullshit. And then like there's like 20 replies from like the most like asshole-ish looking Philly guys in the world that are just like, we'll get better then.
Yeah.
Get good.
Get good.
I believed it to a point, but what, like, it's been since about the end of last season to now. Like, there's like, I would wish I could have all the screenshots. It's like, okay, they're just like letting them get away with whatever. Specifically today, they false start on like every tush push. Like,
yeah,
it was very obvious.
I saw one of them. Yeah,
and like, and just like that, you can even keep the play. I'm not necessarily pro ban the play like other people are, but if you're not going to call, if the officials are just going to let it happen, then you do have to ban the play because it's like,
yeah. Yeah. You know, this kind of fits like you were saying with Jake with this, because I kind of feel like my vibe from watching the NFL this year is that the Eagles are the most like soccer-like team in the sense that they've got like an insane fan base that'll like light shit on fire.
They have literal hooligans.
They're all cheating.
Just watch what you say about Philadelphia. Okay.
No, I'm saying this endearingly. I love this. I love this about them. I love the Eagles. They're
ready
awesome.
to come. So
if I could be a fan base probably in any sport, I would actually probably be an Eagles fan.
You'd be an Eagles fan?
Yeah, because they're just so unabashedly obnoxious, and like they just do not care. Like, I get obnoxious for a while, and then I'm like, oh, I should stop, and they just don't.
No, they don't feel that, and I respect that. Like everybody, every time someone tries to talk me into like why you should hate the Eagles, it's always like, oh, they're so mean and ridiculous, and I start laughing while they're describing their behavior, and I'm like, that sounds
gonna burn down the city if we win. Gonna burn down the city if we lose.
That's awesome.
Don't care.
That's
Used
so
to be
cool.
a jail in our stadium.
It's a cool team.
You guys,
I mean, this is the team that
cool.
literally threw batteries at Santa. At Santa. Or no. They threw snowballs at Santa, and they threw batteries at the ref.
Oh,
they threw batteries at the ref one time.
Well, was he asking for it? I don't know.
You tell
he
me.
was wearing those stripes.
Look, yeah, what was he wearing?
He's just like a ref.
What did he expect? Yeah, no, they threw snowballs at Santa.
That's right. They threw snowballs. At Santa.
So classic. Also, there's the classic story of the Phillies fan eating horse shit after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the climbing of the poles and the greasing of the poles. That's like an annual tradition.
This was a preview for a Patreon-only episode. So check out the show notes if you want to hear more.